of the most beautiful countries on the planet are located in the southern hemisphere. Protection of the environment is now a global issue, and nowhere more so than in the south. Technical cooperation has played a vital role in the development of processes that protect the environment while also preserving livelihoods. The Special Unit for TCDC initiated a program on the preservation of endangered coastal and marine resources, involving 3 Asian countries and 10 African countries. Using Asian expertise, the project is focused on the Gulf of Guinea to aid fishermen like these men and protect their future. Fishermen from both Cameroon and Nigeria may also benefit from involvement in the program, learning how to peacefully exploit the once disputed fishing reserves under collaborative TCDC arrangements. Nowhere is the pooling of resources more vital than in the face of the world pandemic of HIV/AIDS. UNAIDS sees South-South cooperation as a priceless asset in the fight against AIDS. Experts from Asia, Africa and Latin America are sharing experiences and forming networks that help in the planning and administration of HIV/AIDS programs. One such project, initially sponsored by the Special Unit for TCDC, took place in Botswana, drawing on the Brazilian experience of countering the disease through the country's education system. Thailand, another pivotal TCDC country, has been effectively dealing with HIV/AIDS for a long time. Through their support of technical cooperation between countries, they've been able to offer and receive expertise on the disease, which is wreaking havoc in so many developing countries. UNAIDS sees this sharing of knowledge and resources as a vital part of the move to drive down the price of AIDS drugs, to make them accessible to many of the world's poorest people. A crucial factor in development is that there are effective channels of communication. For this purpose, an internet-based information system called Web of Information for Development, or WIDE, has been developed by UNDP. It provides an array of services, including information on Southern expertise, innovative development practices, and key institutions in the South. As well as the internet service for communicating information, the United Nations organizations and other development partners are important in promoting and catalyzing technical and economic cooperation among developing countries. All UN organizations now have TCDC focal points, with many attempting to incorporate the use of TCDC into their operational activities. The Food and Agriculture Organization has made a significant effort to integrate TCDC into its overall policy and its strategic framework for the years 2000 to 2015. It is particularly involved in the training of young professionals from developing countries to enable them to return to their jobs better equipped to meet a variety of challenges. One country that has faced the challenges of development head-on and is its own success story is Costa Rica. It used to be known as the Banana Republic and is essentially a poor agricultural country. But more than 50 years ago, it abolished its army in order to divert state funds to education, healthcare, and the survival of democracy. Here, medical care is available to all. Poor children plan realistically to be lawyers, and above all, the people live in peace. With so many people across the South suffering the effects of war and political instability, this small country is a ray of hope. The Special Unit for TCDC uses its journal, Cooperation South, to publicize Southern development solutions, such as those found in Costa Rica. In the 25 years since the Buenos Aires plan was launched, it's obvious that much progress has been made in technical cooperation among developing countries. With the continued collaboration of their own governments, the governments of the developed countries and both international and non-governmental organizations, it is hoped that the peoples of the South will become progressively better equipped to meet the challenges that face them. South-South cooperation, uniting people for a better world.